You have probably seen this video. Back in February 2020, a Ferrari F40 caught fire in Monaco. Even though we got some really fire wallpapers, the sight left many enthusiasts disheartened, thinking that the world had lost one more to history. But Ferrari, as most people know, is not a company that will let their heritage tarnish. That's why they have a restoration program that will restore any car that basically just has the VIN number left. Like, look at it, not even Matt Armstrong would take on a project like this. But through a very poor journalistic investigation, mostly consisting of digging through German car forums and stalking rich people on Instagram, I found a thread of the restoration progress. The car is repaired and back on the street, but is it still the same? Well, according to Ferrari, the solution to the ship of Theseus is just the VIN number or your bank balance. The answer is always money. Ferrari stands as an icon of wealth and status, at least for the last 80 or so years. Each Ferrari, whether a classic or a modern, carries significant heritage. Ferrari has consistently produced vehicles that are marvels of engineering, incorporating cutting-edge technology derived from the racing world, from the classic 250 GTO to the SF90. Okay, maybe less so in recent years as an energy drink outperforms them, but each model is still delivering exceptional performance and beauty. Ferrari's commitment to excellence is evident in every detail, making each car a masterpiece of engineering. In a world of high-performance sports cars, accidents are, however, an unfortunate reality, especially for old ones. 470 turbo horses and no traction control can be a bit tough. Well, at least they're driven. Over the years, numerous Ferraris have been involved in crashes, some of them severe. These incidents, while disheartening, are not the end of the road for most of these cars. Unlike ordinary cars that might be written off after a severe accident, Ferraris have a unique advantage. Ferrari's commitment to preservation and restoration. They know that each car is a part of automotive history, which is why they have Ferrari's Classiche division. Dedicated to restoration and certification of classic Ferraris, they play a crucial role in this process. The division uses original techniques and materials to restore their cars to their former glory. And they can do this because Ferrari has an archive of every car built, every drawing, every bench score, every mechanic's note for every car, except the first two. So they can go back into the record and see the original trim and specification for all the cars that they restored to make it authentic. When a car is damaged, it can be sent back to Ferrari, where the meticulous restoration process begins. Every aspect of the car, from its structure to its high-performance engine, can be repaired or replaced with original parts. This ensures that even a heavily damaged Ferrari can be brought back to its original condition, preserving its value and, most importantly, its authenticity. But this isn't exactly a free service that they provide. As you can imagine, it's very expensive to, well, essentially produce a one-off of a car. But it's worth it just because it's a Ferrari. Even though there will always be the same number of F40s or Enzos, they will all appreciate in value over the years. So it's often a good investment to restore crashed cars. You will see this a lot in the performance car brands. Famously, Rowan Atkinson crashed his McLaren F1, which was later restored. And there's a whole industry dedicated to restoring air-cooled Porsches. But, as said by the Classiche boss himself,
what are we doing here is basically preserve our heritage, our story, and keep alive not just the memory, but the legacy that a great man, our founder, left us.
It's not just about having an old sports car. For collectors and enthusiasts, owning a Ferrari is about being a custodian of automotive history. The assurance that Ferrari can and will restore any vehicle reinforces the brand's status as a timeless icon. This extraordinary capability of Ferrari to restore any damaged car means that, in essence, the number of each classic Ferrari model in existence remains constant. Despite crashes and accidents, the legacy of each Ferrari model continues unbroken. Each restored car retains its original identity and place in a lineage, ensuring that the symbolic number of each model is always upheld, even though we sometimes don't even know what that number is. Okay, pause, small tangent. We have no idea how many Enzos were made, somewhere between 399 to 500. On the cars themselves it says 1 out of 399, but not which one. On most limited run cars, it says something like number 44, but that makes it a lot harder to cheat. It's kinda awkward if two guys with the same number show up to the same meet. We know that made the first 399, then one extra for the Pope, and then probably some more for museums and show cars. But when you already have the production line running, you can squeeze in a few more, cause no one will notice, right? The people who built them say anywhere from 437 to 498, which is also what Wikipedia states. But the source for that number is just a forum post with a comment. Quite a credible comment, but still, who knows? If you made it this far into the video, please like and subscribe.